Hey, 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 happy Saturday, coming in live, coming in hot for yet another episode. Hello. So if you're brand new, you're like, who is this woman and what is this episode thing? In the comments, drop new. And if you are returning, you're like, what's up? We're having a breakfast episode. We're hanging out. Drop in the comments, happy Saturday, so that I can say hello to you. And then lastly, if you happen to get this on the replay. So right now we're in Michigan. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. And listen, I'm behind the scenes making a protein-packed pumpkin cheesecake. And I'm like, how can I not go live and share this frickin' recipe? And then also share how just by upping my protein every single day from about 25 to 30 grams of protein to about 125 grams of protein, on top of upping my water, I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months. And maybe you're like, oh gosh, not one of these episodes. Like every channel I go to. But here's the deal. After 11 months of struggling to drop even an inch, I did this. Okay, so 5 months, 30 pounds, no meal plan, no giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol, and no shot. So it's quite amazing what it is that I'm going to share with you on this breakfast / lunch episode. We are going to make the homemade pumpkin cheesecake dessert together. It's going to be more than 30 grams of protein, less than 250 calories, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. So in the comments, say hello. Make sure to hit that follow button. We do have episodes, a minimum of 5 days a week, every single week. And this is where you can find me. So number one, I ended up going in for a physical, just a really fast. I went in, got a physical, had a clean bill of health. For sure thought something was wrong with the thyroid or the hormones. Nothing was wrong. And my doctor started talking about this thing called metformin. I Google, it starts talking about diabetes, and I'm like, what is going on? Am I a diabetic? And she's like, no, but it can help you with weight loss. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I need to help myself with weight loss. Because I'm telling you, thank goodness I tried all the things that I tried, because something was not working, and it just wasn't working. So I ended up getting a book. If you want to write this down, the book was called The Obesity Fix. And literally, after listening to that Audible book, I just had Audibles coming up. I recommend this book, this book, this book, and I just listened to them. And by the end of it, I was at, holy crap, I think I listened to probably over 30 books now altogether. And there's 3 things that every book started talking about. The same things, literally. It wasn't the first book, the second book, the third book. Finally, a light bulb moment went off. And the 3 things were protein, water, mindset. So that's what we're really going to dive apart today. So once I started implementing them, the girl who looked at food and put weight on, the girl who literally dropped 5 pounds and the next week would be up 10 pounds, the girl who had 30 meal plans that I'd purchased and would get results with, is now in front of you to tell you that you can do this and lose the weight, whether you're menopausal, perimenopausal, 70 years old, 60 years old, 40, 30, there is no better way. But here's the deal. It's not just about calories, okay? Food is energy, so food is calories. There's a certain percentage of our calories that has to come from protein, okay? And this is a term called macronutrients that I never understood. So because I didn't understand the term macronutrients, I always got a meal plan. I would buy meal plans from people. And the reason why is because when you buy meal plans, they're usually getting you the proper macronutrients. You're getting the proper percentage of protein, fats, and carbs. I didn't know how to do that. So I go on this journey, fail forward, learn it, master it, now I teach it. So do you want to learn macronutrients without the meal plan? Like literally, this will unleash all your answers to weight loss. If you can get 30% of the calories at the end of the day or greater coming from your protein and 40% or less from your fats and carbs, that is the secret sauce to weight loss. But the problem is, if you're buying packaged foods from a company to try to eat this time, do it this time, they're not teaching you anything. See, I teach it. So a power play was invented. It's like going to the casino and getting a ticket where you're guaranteed to win. All you're going to do starting today, even with tomorrow being in a holiday, is you're going to be put into an app that is configured to you. So your age, your height, your weight, your activity level, the fact that you're a male or a female. All you do is go into this app that is configured to only you, and you put your food in. It is very easy. You put your food in, and that is all you do. At the end of each day, I can see the percentage of graph. It's going to always equal 100%. What percentage of that came from protein, fats, and carbs? And if it's not within 30% or greater protein, 0 up to 40% fat, and 0 up to 40% carbs, this is the missing piece that we have to learn how to do. So then I voice note you. Hey, say maybe you got like 60% of your food from fat. Here's the reason why. Here's some areas you can pull back on. And I saw that you had this lunch meat yesterday. Add more of that, or here's some high protein. The learning is in the doing. I can say it until I'm blue and black. I can say it until I'm blue and black in the frickin' face, literally, that the only way you can fail is if you don't put your food inside of an app. Okay? So that being said, my power play is 7 days behind the scenes with me. 99% of people master this in 5 days. So it's a 7-day extension period to have 2 days with me. You'll have my phone number. You'll be working very closely with just me. And then you guarantee yourself a spot to the Protein Power Play live event that I have being held in May 12th. The 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, you'll be behind the scenes with me in a live event with lifetime access to everything. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern to 1:30 p.m. Eastern. You have a grocery shopping haul to Costco and Kroger with a list, a 10-minute abs workout, and you get that app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs. Most people pay for that app. You're paying nothing. You have lifetime access to it. Number 2, you will have an app that you can now talk to. Hey, I have this in my fridge. I need 25 grams of protein. I need it to be under 250 calories. What can I make? And it'll give you recipes in 5 seconds. You have lifetime access to that. So now you have AI in your back pocket and I teach it to you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not interested and 10 being show me how to lose weight the right way without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol, without ever following a stupid meal plan or buying packaged foods ever again. I want to learn the right way. I've never had a Michelle Churchill Dworak in my back pocket and I'm ready to frickin' grow. You'll drop a 10 in the comments section. Okay? So we're going to make this recipe. That's a little bit of it. When I'm talking about macros, when I'm talking about there being 9 calories per gram of fat versus 4 calories per gram of carb, 4 calories per gram of protein, that is your signal that you need to be in power play. You are lacking information and it is time to become educated and master what is called macronutrients, okay? So Cindy, for that, you are gonna go, the comments will disappear. You will see thebreakfastshow.net has Protein Power Play. The recipe for today, along with my recipe book, The Protein Power Plates, has officially launched. You'll also see that in there as well. And if it's a struggle for you to wrap your head around 125 grams of protein a day, which is only literally 500 calories worth of food, that protein guide, thebreakfastshow.net has the protein guide, FREE. Click here. You're going to see that. So you have your first, number 1 stop is the protein guide, FREE. Click here. Number 2 is your protein power play ticket. You'll get an email to text message me today. I am ready. You'll get started. You'll have lifetime access to everything. You'll unleash all of your bonuses. Okay, this is valued at $1,200. Today it's $67 and it's going up next week to $97. That is a one-time fee. That is a joke. Okay? So thebreakfastshow.net, my Protein Power Plays book is going up to $97. Right now it's $27. So just so you know, if that's something, if you like the way I teach, if you like my style, you want to make sure you go to thebreakfastshow.net. Get in early because before I know it, this is very time consuming on my end. This will be something that's valued at $1,200 in the near future. Okay? So we're going to make this recipe. The first thing I want to teach you is a little bit of a trick around food. So we need a 1/2 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. So hold on 1 second. We're going to grab the Greek yogurt. Okay, so we have, here's how you know that you're getting a good bang for your buck. All you have to do when you look at the label of something is cover the last number of calories. I'm not answering this for you because I need to make sure you understand this. So we have 60 calories in this tub. 60. Okay, I covered the last number. What am I left with? If there's a 6 and a 0, I cover the last number. What am I left with? I need you to help me. You need to understand this. So 60, we have 60. We always covered the last number of the calories with our finger. And we are left with what? 60. We covered the last number of the calories. What are we left with? 6. Thank you. Okay, so here's the deer. Timothy goes, do you think we were all on first grade? So is there 6 grams of protein or greater? We go down to protein, there's 12. That's an amazing bang for your buck. So now today you can go up to every single thing in your fridge. You can cover the last number of the calories. You can look at the protein. Is it that number or greater? And if so, it's a great bang for your buck. If that makes sense, shoot me a thumbs up. Let's try one more. So we have our famous, amazing David bar. We have 150 calories inside of this bar. I covered the last number. What do I have left? 150. I just take a finger and I covered the last number of the calories. What do I have left when I cover that number? Gotta help me. Come on, I need this to stick. This is one of the biggest culprits to weight loss right now. Okay, 15. Go over to protein. Do I have 15 or greater? I have 20 freaking 8. This is an amazing bang for your buck. Dr. Hubbard featured on his podcast, The Cleanest Bar, no sugar. You get 4 of them today. You get to sample every flavor for free with 10% off and free shipping if you get a 12-pack of his bars. The only downfall is it's only online. You will not find this bar in a store. So if you want that David bar, you haven't gotten your 4-pack for free with 10% off and free shipping, drop David in the comments, because when you go to search David, a lot of stuff comes up and your time is very valuable. You are better off having 1 bar and 1 protein shake every day of your life instead of being deficit inside of protein. That was a question that I had. Okay, so 28 grams of protein, 150 calories. You can see in bright bold, 0 grams of sugar. It tastes delicious. Chocolate brownie batter is my favorite. Runner up is cake batter, followed by cookie dough, and then we have the blueberry muffin, but none of them will disappoint. They just mailed me the new cinnamon roll. It's delicious. Okay, so for that David bar, because the comments disappear, thebreakfastshow.net has that gold David bar. You will not miss it. It's in there for you, thebreakfastshow.net, and it has the David bar. Every time you use that link, you invite yourself to free shipping, okay? If you didn't grab the free protein guide, the first thing that pops up to you at thebreakfastshow.net says protein guide, F-R-E-E, okay? So we're gonna grab a measuring cup because it's calling for a half a cup, okay? We are gonna take it, we are gonna look for it. Here we are. We're gonna do a half a cup of this. What else is it asking for? 1/4 of a cup of low-fat cottage cheese. This is a half a cup, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so 1/4 a cup of cottage cheese. And then 1/4 a cup of canned pumpkin. So 1/4. One scoop of protein powder. Canned pumpkin. I want to ask you this. I'm getting ready to do a press play on a workout. Number 1, do you strength train or do you think cardio is more important for weight loss? Okay. Are you actually getting the proper amount of upper body, lower body? I don't do intermittent fasting. Upper body, lower body, cardio, and core. That's the number 1 thing. Are you making sure that you're not getting too much HIIT in your everyday workouts or too much cardio as well? Okay, so we have our pumpkin. Okay, now we're gonna look at what else we're gonna add. We're gonna add to this, okay, 1 scoop of protein powder. Okay, the protein powder, you know, if you're looking for a protein powder that's actually delicious, I'm talking 30 of my recipes are made with this protein powder. Guess what? It's clean. there's less than 4 grams of carbs, less than 1 gram of sugar, okay? There's less than 1 gram of sugar, less than 4 grams of carbs, no dairy ingredients at all, non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, no soy. It is absolutely delicious, okay? It's the chocolate peanut butter cup by Justine's, okay? It's the Orgain brand, and here's the deal. We need 1 scoop. It's 140 calories in 2 scoops, so 21 grams of protein, so we automatically know that's an amazing bang for your buck, okay? You can choose from 25 flavors, so you'll never get sick of it. 1/4 of a cup. You'll never get sick of this, okay? The Orgain nut protein powder, you can choose 25 flavors. Kroger, Costco only has chocolate or vanilla, okay? You might get sick of those, but if you want to choose, this one's the best. Cookies and Creamy has real pieces of cookies and creamy, and then Fruity Pebbles is my favorite. Today you can get 15% off, and they have 30-day supply of workouts from a company they partnered with that you can try for free to be one of their like guinea pigs, to be like, ooh, okay? So that's the nut butter, that's the protein. If you want 15% off, if you want those workouts for free for 30 days, drop a link in the comments. More than happy to share that. They ship extremely fast, okay? The next thing that we're gonna add to this that it's telling us to add is 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health? Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health? Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
If you just learned something new about cinnamon, drop in the comments a heart, okay? You don't want regular cinnamon. You want Ceylon cinnamon, Ceylon. Why? Regular cinnamon has a correlation to a little bit of an effect to the kidneys. Ceylon does not. 2 pinches a day. I put a pinch in my coffee this morning. I now took a pinch and put it inside of this. So I have 2 pinches every day. For that link for the Orgain protein powder, you cannot miss it. You will automatically get 15% off every time that you use that link. The Ceylon cinnamon is underneath my Amazon finds. So thebreakfastshow.net has Amazon FINDS. You cannot miss it. And you will find the Ceylon cinnamon inside of there. Okay? The Ceylon cinnamon will be inside of thebreakfastshow.net. Okay? So if you didn't get the free protein guide, you're going to go right here. Thebreakfastshow.net has this recipe in the protein guide. Okay? FREE, that guide is going to help you get 20 to 30 grams of protein minimum with every meal and every snack. Number 2, we have the power play. If you do not know, because you don't ever eat the same food, if you do not know that at the end of any given day, if you can't see your calories, the percentage that came from protein, if that number's not 30% or greater, please, dear gosh, let me teach you the way. Okay? You got 2 choices. You buy a meal plan and you're stuck to a meal plan and you learn nothing, but you get results, but the results will fall and come back to being where they were. Or number 2, you let me show you. I've mastered it. I have 1.5 million followers now because of the power play, and you will be able to be messaging me behind the scenes on my phone number for 7 days. 99% of the time it's mastered in 5 days. You get 2 extra days with me behind the scenes. You get to be a part of my live event May 12th. You get a 10-minute abs workout, a grocery haul to Costco Kroger with a grocery list. You also get me in an app that is your new virtual AI. So if you want to make a recipe and you want to go out to eat and you have to make sure 30% of your meal came from protein, you have an answer in 3 seconds. You have lifetime access to that and a macronutrient graph that will tell you what percentage of your food came from protein, fats, and carbs. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I'm not interested in, 10 being show me the way, the right way. My husband's 53, almost 54. He's down 25 pounds. We have drink wine. We have Pop-Tarts. I'm down 30 pounds in 5 months by getting 30% or more of my calories from protein, 40% or less from fats and carbs. And if you're a 10, drop a 10 in the comments. And yes, this recipe is also in my recipe book that has now launched, okay? Like I said, if you did not know, the price for Power Play is valued at $1,200. Right now, today it's $67. It's going up to $97. I'm in the early bird phase. This is happening next week. My Power Plates recipe book is $97. Today it's $27. So if you want any of that, thebreakfastshow.net has the Protein Power Play ticket. And it also has in there Power Plates below it. Protein Power Plates, like you're putting your food on a plate. That has every recipe, over 40 of them. Every one is a minimum of 20 grams of protein, okay? Minimum. I also have a way that if you're the person who is struggling with your workouts, getting the proper amount of upper body, lower body, cardio, and core, there's a 6-week Best Me program where you can work with me for 6 weeks. We hop on a call once a week for 30 minutes, okay? You have daily supports through me, through text messaging service, which is my personal phone number. And you have 3 to 4 workouts that you are given from me every single week. And they are new and they are different. And then you also will have the 2 apps, a ticket to the Power Play, and you will also have the workouts, a pumpkin cheesecake, cottage cheese.
Is the other one frozen?
No, I threw it away.
Why?
Because I left it out on accident. I am grain-free and dairy-free. Other options for me, I have yogurt. Yes, lots of options, right? You got legumes, you got tofu, you have not eggs, you have fish, you have meat, protein powders, protein bars, homemade, okay? So this is the pumpkin cheesecake. If you didn't get the recipe, oh, you're interested in the 6 weeks, it's at thebreakfastshow.net. It's 6 weeks to the best you. Okay? Right here, thebreakfastshow.net. At the bottom is the 6 weeks to the best you. Yep. So many people just throw spaghetti at a wall. Like literally. They're like, hey, I'm going to throw spaghetti at a wall when it comes to my workouts. Who cares if I'm getting the proper upper body, lower body, cardio, or core? And they're literally just throwing it, hoping it sticks, and wondering why they're not getting results. Okay? So, what questions so far do you have for me? Number 2 is water intake. Okay? I never knew that your water has to be half of your weight in ounces each and every day to go through a process called lipolysis. Okay? If you don't, your body isn't going through that process. So think about it. Liposuction is a term where you have fat sucked out of you. Okay? You get fat sucked out of you. Lipolysis is how the body organically burns fat. The body organically burns fat. But first it has to go through this thing called hydrolysis, which is half of your weight in ounces of water every single day. And the problem is you're probably not getting that. So how are you going to get that? If you want all my tips and tricks, drop guide in the comments. But here's what you want to do. You want to wake up to a sticky note on your phone. Water. You want to make yourself drink 15 Mississippi's worth of water. You want to repeat that timer every single day, all day long. Stop, drop, okay? One day upper body, one day. No, I have it all portioned out, where you're getting the proper upper, lower body cardio and core. Core should be 5 days a week. You get 10-minute ab workouts from me for 5 days a week. And then you get 30 to 40-minute workouts for 3 to 4 days a week. And those will be upper body, lower body, cardio, and core, all in one prefix. Okay? For that guide, it's right here, thebreakfastshow.net. Number 3, you want to make sure whatever it is that you're telling yourself around food, around nutrition, around protein, around sugar, around salt, what it is that you say, what it is that you speak is what you bring more of. So if you follow me, the free guide is right here, guys, thebreakfastshow.net. Yeah, it's joint friendly. You'll see protein guide, FREE, clean, or free protein guide. All the way at the bottom is that 6 weeks to best you. I have people doing chair exercises with me, okay? Chair, wheelchair, you name it, there's something for you, yes, okay? So here's the deal. Every day you see me in my notebook. Literally, I am so happy and I am so grateful now that. So I'm speaking to the, yeah, that's fine, Angie. So I'm speaking, I am so happy and so grateful now that. You always say now that, okay? Now that I am 140 pounds. Before it actually happens. I am so happy and I am so grateful now that in 2025 I earned blank money. Like I literally do this every day. So what is yours? I am so happy. What do you want to change? What do you want to shift in your paradigm? And I am so grateful now that what's a book that's going to help change your paradigm? Change your life. Okay? So every day I'm going through my journal and I'm doing this. So what is your relationship with food? What is your relationship with protein, water, sugar? What are you telling yourself that's making that become true? Because here's the deal. Your body is just like Google. And when you go to Google and you ask how to get to Fort Lauderdale Beach, you have an answer in seconds. Seconds, right? Well, when you tell your body that you're fat, when you tell your body that you're addicted to sugar, when you tell your body that you struggle to eat protein, all of those things become true. So that's where we come in with the paradigm shift. It's called Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. And through this exercise, I will tell you that so many of my dreams, desires, and goals have come true because I never gave up. I am so happy and I am so grateful now that you say it on repeat before that even becomes true or happens. So by you getting 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal and every snack starting today, you are going to burn 30% more calories. You are going to feel full longer because it takes 30% more time. And you're going to see an improvement to your muscle tone because after 30 each year after, you're losing 1% of your muscle mass. You will lose weight with this, okay? So make sure you're drinking half of your weight in ounces of water. You're getting 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal and every snack, and you are changing the way that you talk to yourself, okay? I just got the book. Awesome. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful now that, how many times a day do you write that? Once a day. I write them 3 times each, and I have one around money, one around my health goals, one around my business, and one around parenting. Like I've literally walked around saying how happy and grateful I am now that I am happily married. You know, like I want to be a better version of myself every day. And every single one of us has demons. And every single one of us lets those demons come in and believe that thing to become true. Okay? So that's for that. If you don't understand, if you've ever been the person, just make sure you know how we can work together. If you don't know how macronutrients are done, macronutrients is where it's at. Nobody, okay, will give you in any way, shape, or form how to do macronutrients unless they give you a meal plan. I don't believe in a meal plan. It teaches you nothing. I'd get off a meal plan and I'd go back to where I was when I started on day one, rehiring these people. So I invented a way to teach you how to understand macronutrients, not just understand them, master them, and have an app that tells you at the end of each day your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs. I teach it, you learn a lot, you fail forward a lot, I voice note you every night. 99% of the time you'll complete and crush it by the 5th day, but you have 7 days with me, with 10-minute abs workout, me at Kroger and Costco live, a grocery shopping haul for you. You also get the app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs for lifetime, and an app that you can start talking to today. I'm at Rainforest Cafe. I need something that has at least 30% of the calories coming from protein. 40% of them can come from fats and carbs, but please, what are 5 things I can order? You have an answer in 3 seconds. There is no catch. It's valued at $1,297. Today it's $67. Heck no, never. It's $67. It's going up next week to $97. Okay, the Protein Power Plates recipe book. My recipe book has finally launched. That is alive and in the air. It's usually 97, it's 27 today. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I'm not interested and 10 being show me the way. I came across this for a reason. I've never had a Michelle Churchill Dvorak in my back pocket, someone willing to teach me and have me fail forward with them. I'm ready. Drop a 10 in the comment section, okay? I am gonna hop off, so any questions that you do have, feel free to hop into my inbox. I know that there's a lot of things that I'm trying to get through in the inbox and address. I will get back with you as soon as possible. My schedules prioritize those of you who need next steps. You'll get an email that says to text message my personal phone number. Let's go, I'm ready. We'll get you in that app that'll be configured to only you. How cool to have an app that's based on your age, your height, your weight, your activity level, and the fact that you're a male or a female, okay? You also lock in the live event May 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. With me, you will be live behind the scenes for a live event. And if you can't make it, you have lifetime access to everything, okay? Jeannie, for that ticket, you are gonna go to, okay, thebreakfastshow.net. And it's under Protein Power Play. Michelle, I love your Facebook Lives. I love how you explain things. You were amazing. Thank you. Thebreakfastshow.net has it under Protein Power Play. The Power Plates is the recipe book. That's the recipe book that has over 40 recipes. Each of them has a minimum of 20 grams of protein per meal and per snack. Okay? Per meal, per snack. So, any questions at all, now is your time to drop them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any questions? We all know where to go to get our Power Play ticket. We all know where to go to get the recipe book. We all understand the price is going up, right? Any questions? Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. What are the apps do they work in Canada? Yes, Lori, I have people all around the world that I'm working with. Yep, they're in Canada. It's the MyFitnessPal, but it's the version that's a free version of getting macronutrients. So I'll see the protein, the fats, and the carbs. I partnered with them because I have 1.5 million followers. They sponsor me, and I don't have any of my people paying for anything. And that's lifetime. Usually people who track their calories are looking at one thing and it's calories, and that's not the answer. You're going to unleash a whole new level of excitement when it comes to losing weight the right way. Any other? Join delay, I'll watch replay for info, enjoying your content. Awesome. Did you get your ticket to Power Play? You can be behind the scenes. It's a 7-day course with me. You'll master it in 5 days. Yeah, you'll master in 5 days how to do macronutrients, but then you unleash 10 free things in a library with a lifetime access, and you're invited to my live event, which is May 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. So you get to be a part of that behind the scenes. Any other questions? I'll put the recipe on my stories right now and add it into the recipe book for you. And if you didn't get the free protein guide that's going to help you get to your 20 grams of protein minimum with your meals and snacks, last chance to drop in the comments guide, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, lifetime access to all of them if you can't be on live. Why are you not sleeping? You're welcome. Okay, so for that guide, it's right here. I'm going to hop off. It's all right here because the comments will disappear. So thebreakfastshow.net has it under GUIDE, protein, FREE. Okay, and then the protein power play is the ticket for the event. Below it, the protein power plates is my recipe book. I'm going to hop off. Happy Saturday. Hope you have the best day ever. Hopefully you learned 3 new things today about losing weight the right way. And we will talk soon. Goodbye.